back to the Blind Griffin. Now, I just got done eating dinner with a victory milkshake, mighty, because of my 100 subscriber milestone. And my dad was even nice enough. He even got me he found 2 stage lights, basically. Because my dad is a music freak. He found these 2 music lights in a box. And he basically just said, here, take them. I'm not going to use them. So, here they are. I might have MacGyvered some lighting just to dim them down a bit. AKA Tupperware lids. But let's not get into that. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I believe this is when I last saved. So let's go. A couple hours later, I'm finally done cleaning, but the Blind Griffin's back open. I didn't get to take my usual nap. Hope I can stay awake while I'm on the job tonight. I stumble into the bar, but not so busy usually around this time. Good evening. How'd the cleaning go? Alright. Took me a lot longer than I thought it would. Well, rest easy. The Blind Griffin is closed for Christmas. We're having a company party, you might say. Everyone should be coming around shortly. Okay, now this is actually perfect timing. This is why I wanted to play Blind Griffin, because I knew Christmas was coming up, both in real life and in the game, and I thought that would just be perfect. Oh, I missed that. I know Christmas is a holiday, but oh no. Everyone starts coming and holding a bunch of wrapped gifts. That's right, Christmas is when you give people presents. Marie, I didn't. Here you go, Cian. Hope you like it. Vivi comes up to me with her hands over a package before I can finish talking. Thanks. She smiles and walks off. Marie puts her hand on my shoulder. Don't worry about it, Sam. Axel walks over to me. I heard from Marie you decided to clean the building as self-imposed punishment. Mm-hmm. I thought it made sense since it caused everyone trouble. It was very noble of you. You did good work. The place looks spotless. Thanks, Axel. I think this not only as a Christmas present, but as a reward for your diligence. He hands me a book-shaped package. Gosh, I wonder what this is. I'm sure that you'll put it to good use, Ian. I eventually get presents from everyone. We spend the whole night talking and eating up a storm. Now it's New Year's Eve. Oh no, it took much longer than I thought it would. Marie told me there'd be a special New Year party at the Blind Griffin tonight. I went to the hairdressers and, well, I suppose I dig my new hairdo, but boy, if it is gonna take a lot of getting used to. I make my way back, I unlock the front door, then I go down to the research room. Vivi and Marie are both fixing themselves up for the party. They both look so fancy. Welcome back, Cian. How'd it go? I slowly take off my hat. That actually looks really good. As I said in the last 2 playthroughs. For those who are just joining us, I did a full playthrough of the Blind Griffin for both Emilio and Axel. No, for Emilio and Giovanni. And I decided to do a full playthrough since I loved playing this game so much. So for those who are caught up, I gave Giovanni a heavy accent, Emilio a Spanish accent like Pip from Hellsing Ultimates, and Axel my own voice because I ran out of ideas at the time and it stuck. And for those who are wondering, Cian is my girlfriend's name, aka Bloodthirsty Bish, if you don't know her already. Any more questions, comment below. Is it that bad? Not at all, sweetheart. Not at all, sweetheart. It's the bee's knees. You look like a genuine flapper. Hip. Alright. I didn't want to go to the glossary. Return. There we go. I didn't know what to ask for, so I let to the hairdresser. This is so short, though. You really think it's all right? Absolutely. Really nifty on you. Oh, I forgot. So for Marie's voice, I gave it like a French accent because I don't know, I just got the sense of it. And for Vivi, I got the idea just to give her like a New Orleans accent because that's actually where she was from when I looked up her Wikipedia. It turns out she was born in the Bayou. That was the worst accent ever. Alright. Straight face. I got this for you. Go on, change into it. I take the package from Marie's hands and run off into the washroom. By the time I get back, two of them are ready to go. How do I look? Well, see, just the berries. You look great too, Vivi Marie. But you always look sharp. You've gotten so good with flattery. I only speak the truth, you know that. Speaking of looking sharp, you think you could take the boys these ties? They're all next door in the lab. Ties, eh? I suppose I could. Wait for it. This has got to be one of my most favorite parts in the game because this always makes me laugh. I take the ties to Marie's outstretched hand and take them to the way across the hall. I wonder what the guys are doing in the lab anyhow. 3, 2... Oh, yeah. I open the door without hesitation and I walk in. 3, 2, 1... Axel, why the hell are you in that? Everyone else is flustered as hell, but Giovanni's smiling. Do you have a death wish, Betacat? Dios mío, get out. I don't know what Dios mío means, so if I just accidentally said something really bad, I apologize. Aha, we're not ready yet, doll. Oh, that was Giovanni. And Axel, yeah, it's like, oh shit. Sorry. So hey, but I can't turn my eyes away. Axel's face getting redder as he turns away. I'm not even gonna attempt to say what that is, because I got no idea. I've been seen! Exposed! Axel, calm down. You do not understand, Gio. I wanted my future wife to be the only woman to see my body this way. Yeah, I hear you. Dry up already! I back out through the door and I shut it quickly. I hear crying coming from the other side of the door. Come on, Alex, it's not the end of the world. I've been exposed. It's all over. Why don't you just marry the bear cat then? That'll solve the problem. The crying gets louder. Oh, man. Oh, I forgot to give them their ties. I hear someone snickering behind me and I turn around, but there's nobody there. I was definitely set up, wasn't I? Yep. Later, I'm downstairs in the speakeasy getting everything ready for the party. Working hard, see? Yep. Almost have everything together. Good, good. By the way, do you know about the New Year's tradition? Tradition? See, the first person you encounter in the New Year's sets the tone for the rest of the year. So you should find the person you want to be most right at midnight. Sorry. Maybe Axel, eh? Maybe that means I'll learn about magic from them this year. That's not quite what I meant, but I suppose it'll do. Don't forget, alright? If you say so, Marie. Party gets into full swing not long after that. Our place is lively tonight. Usual whiskey, Mr. Yamada? I'll have rum tonight. Rosemary have a sherry and gin. Don't order for me, Hajime. How do you know what I want? You always order the same damn thing. I might want something different this time. Alright, well you'll be having sherry and gin. You see? It just so happens that I want to drink sherry and gin tonight. I might order something different next time, so don't just speak over me, Hajime. Even Arrow thinks you're unreasonable. Oh, wait, that was Mr. Yamada. Nonsense, Arrow's a gentleman. I'm sure he hates being talked over too. Arf. See? Here's your rum, Mr. Yamada. Sherry gin from Mrs. Grierson. Thank you so much, dear. You agree with me, don't you? I might order something to drink next time? Of course, Mrs. Grierson. It's almost midnight. The bar closes and everyone gets ready for the countdown. Remember what Marie said before? I tried to look for Axe. He usually stands out. He's pretty tall and got some real glad rags. I guess that means like a nice suit. Fancy clothes. These rags are happy to see you. Alright, yep, I was right. On tonight, so I expect to find him immediately. Where is he? Just then, someone bumps into me. I'm sorry. Ah, there you are. That's what I was gonna say. Were you looking for me? Yeah, I had something to talk to you about. Why is your face all red? Well, that's... You won't make eye contact with me either. Is he still embarrassed about earlier? I'm sorry about barging in earlier. I had no idea you'd be changing in there. Axel starts coughing loudly. Shut up! In any case, there's a tradition first person to meet in New Year's sets the tone for the rest of your year will be like. So you try to find me because... For your sake, I thought best you see me right away. I hope that you shall endeavor in more serious and discipline this year. Should have known. While standing around, the countdown begins. 3, 2, 1. Everyone starts to cheer. Ah. So... Cyan. That's what we Russians say Happy New Year. Oh, okay. So I was completely wrong. So, if I remember correctly, Giovanni is French. Emilio is Spanish, so, and Axel is Russian? I completely got that all mixed around. I thought Giovanni would be Russian, Emilio would be French, and I actually thought Axel would be a bit Spanish because of the language. I'm not very good with that. A Snova young Guldum to you too. What? What a diligent attempt. He stares at me while obviously trying to keep straight face, but he bursts out laughing. Don't laugh, I tried my best. I know you did, but... A few minutes later, everyone starts dancing around us. Axel finally stops laughing. May I have this dance? I don't... I thought you might not. But not to worry, I will lead. We started dancing the waltz, but it's, well, I don't really have time with the music. This isn't going to work. He startled because I called him Alex. I'm sorry if I offend you, just everyone calls you that, so I just... No, it's not that, just please, do not feel that you need to stand in some ceremony with me. Right, well, the waltz doesn't work, this song, at all. Don't you know how to do the Charleston? That is a popular dance that I'm afraid that I do not. Great then, I could teach you something for a change. Alex and I trip over each other a lot, but the dance night away with someone else. I haven't seen him laugh this much either. Haven't laughed in this much ever. I hope beyond this hope I pass my exam and time goes on. January 8th, on a Friday. Or so I thought, but suddenly Alex started putting a lot of distance between us. The day after the New Year's party, he was so friendly and I thought that we had gotten closer. But now it's like a completely different person. One evening lad, I'm practicing there with him. Hey, Earth to Axel. Hey. Oh no, I wonder what will happen if I mix liquid nitrogen with a freaking C4. No, wait, Dang, I'm trying to think of like a very explosive liquid besides gasoline. I don't know, baking soda and vinegar? That's the only thing I can think of. He used to give me a lot more feedback than this. He used to smile even if I was sighing and doing on how careless I was. Did I do something wrong? Or does he just have something else on his mind? I hear an explosion. Oh no, I forgot to leave one of my experiments alone for too long. Ouch. I roll around, see Axel crouch on the ground, his head bleeding. Looks like he was trying to pick up broken glass. He stands up muttering to himself as he stares at his hand and frowns. I walk up to him. We better clean up and bandage it. Ah, now that's a nice little detail. If you look closely at Axel's hand, you'll see his... You gotta look closer, but you can see that... You can actually see a slight cut. First aid's just one of my many things I learned about recently. Reach out and take his hand and look at the wound more closely, but Axel suddenly steps back, slapping my hand away his injured hand. Alex? He looks like he's in real pain, but... Did I do something wrong? The voice comes out in a whisper. No, He's got a fear of blood, doesn't he? Axel bites his lip and turns away from me, striding out of the room. He stops at the door just long to say, I am sorry, before leaving. Several hours later, we're all relaxing in the speakeasy after another busy night. Food and drinks on me tonight. I called some special catering. What's the occasion? No occasion, just want to celebrate business getting better. Do you think this sort of thing is why we're operating in the red in the first place? Aw, you gotta let me have my fun, sweetheart. Don't go sound much like Alex. I hear this talk plenty from him. Would you actually... Would that you actually follow my advice? Would you actually follow my advice? That's probably what they meant. Alright. Enough of that. It's supposed to be a fun little dinner party. Oh, Cian. It's only a few weeks till your exam, right? How have things been going? I said fun. It's alright, Marie. I think Magic's getting pretty fun. She beams when I say that. I am really sorry about what happened on Christmas Eve, but I studied a lot more since then. I think I've gotten better. The group stares at me, waiting for me to go on, but strangely, I don't feel a lot of presence. I glance over at Axel for support too. As expected though, he's not even looking at me. When you all first told me I was a magician, I didn't know what to think. But lately I think magic's really fun, and I really like light magic. So I really want to pass my exam, keep going, with all of you. The field of light magic is pretty undeveloped compared to the rest. Got a great chance to contribute a lot of new things in the field and rediscover the old ways. Yeah, I'm so excited for you, see? Sorry, that's just the thing what happens when I'm not much of a talker or reader. Thank you. Everyone wished me luck, and then we eat delicious dinner, which Marie refuses to tell how much she paid for. I wish I could say that I'm having a lot of fun, but Alex basically ignores me the whole night. Hold on. There we go. These look like he's bandaged up his hand, or let someone else do it. I wish he knew his mood changed all of a sudden. January 21st. Something's changed. Lots of things, actually. I wake up and I pull myself out of bed and I glance over the stack of books at the nearby desk. Whatever Alex has been bothered about has continued. Many times he's almost told me something, but in the end he still doesn't know how it is. I try not to think about it while I work at the candy store upstairs. He's my mentor, but he's never actually been friends. It's not my job to butt into his life. Still, it bothers me. In just 2 weeks, it'll be the time for me to take my exam, but I don't feel like I can really ask him anything right now. Cian! Marie, what's wrong? You gotta get downstairs right away. Why? What is it? Alex, he's packing these things. He says he's leaving the Blind Griffin. The store? I'll take care of it. Just go down and talk to him. He's in the lab. She doesn't have to say any other word. I rush downstairs to I almost said the bathroom. I meant the lab. Just Marie said. He's in the lab packing all his belongings into a big suitcase. Wait, hang on, Axel. You can't go. Alex, just talk to us already. He shrugs Vivi and Giovanni off. Emilio, who probably understands that he's in a losing battle, just observing from distance away. Alex. Cian, I thought you were working upstairs. Oh, sorry. I was. You were taking a while, wasn't there? Bree told me that you're doing. Hang on, I gotta check something real quick. Ah, dang it, I accidentally opened 2 windows. Hang on. No, hang on. Hang on, I gotta fix this real quick, otherwise it's gonna bother me. Which one is it? Okay, so this. There we go. Finally, now I can focus. So I kept hearing it in the background, and it's just driving me nuts. I'm just gonna finish this episode the way it is, because I know it's probably not gonna be much longer, even though it's already pushing near the 30-minute mark. So were you trying to leave while I wasn't here? Marie told me that what you were doing. I must go. I still haven't taken my exam yet. I know, I did not want to leave for exam, but the circumstances are dire. Don't you think you at least owe me an explanation why you have to leave in such a hurry? He balls his hands into fist and takes a deep breath. I am returning to Russia. What? Russia? You can't go back to Russia. You're from a noble family. The revolutionaries will eat you alive. Why are you going back there? My parents have been negotiating with the magicians for some time. After the revolution, many magicians fled the country. Thanks to that, the higher rank positions in research and government have opened up. I'm being promised a very contentious position. My family wishes to take that post. It's a great honor. Surely there's no need for you to do that. You have an important position here. Cien here chose you as her mentor. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Of course it does. I've taken my job as a mentor very seriously. Then why? This is an opportunity of a lifetime for someone like me, a failure who lacks talent. Giovanni, sometime someone like you who has success everywhere, he could not possibly understand how I feel. My family waited a long time for a child with magic ability to be born. But I was not one kid they decide. I am nothing but disappointed. I owe my family this much. I need to ease their embarrassment as best as I can. I won't pretend I understand how you feel. I can't. But you don't understand my situation either. More importantly, if you go back to Russia now, it'll be suicide. There's lots of posts open exactly because it's dangerous. You'll be zilted in a snap. Zolzed? Killed a popular old gangster phrase. We should bring this back in a modern language. I actually agree with that. That'd probably be a lot more nicer said than what people are saying now. That's right. Someone like you'll just have target on his back. They won't let you alone. You know that, don't you? You big dummy. What? How dare you speak to me like that? Dry up. I've heard enough of you, Alex. You should value yourself more. Failure who lacks talent, a disappointment. You're being ridiculous. Nobody here thinks of you that way. But my family. Stop. Maybe you're not a genius like Giovanni, so what? I know you work harder than anyone else. Who cares about being a genius? You gotten this far expecting more. You've gotten this far after experiencing more than 1,000 mistakes, haven't you? Don't you discount your hard work and achievements. I cannot disappoint my parents, my family. This is important to them. What about what's important to you? What do you want? Forget about your family. Forget even all about it for a moment. What do you want to do with your life? I never really said things like this to anyone before. Maybe I'm overstepping my bounds. But if I don't say this now, maybe I'll never get the chance. In the end, though, Alex just finishes stuffing his books into the bag and closes it with a snap. Farewell, all of you. Ancien, thank you. I'm sorry I have to leave you like this. Please work hard and pass your exam. Alex, farewell. Then he just walks out the door. February 6th. It's the morning of my exam. Since Alex is gone, Giovanni offered to mentor him and help me until I take my exam, but I can't just take him up on it. He's not the mentor I chose. Even if Alex doesn't value my arrangement, I do. I don't know. I don't have to take long, but at least I feel like I have to practice. Excuse me, sorry. I have to be doing something or else I'll start worrying about him now. Alex is doing in Russia. We've had no word for him. But nothing is going the way I want. After dropping and breaking a third beaker, I had to admit that maybe I'm just not right state of mind for practice magic. What if I fail my exam like this? Not exactly revenge against Axel that I wanted. Have I not always told you to be careful? What do you think you're doing? I look up, alarmed, hearing a familiar voice. Alex? I checked my happy, and I was surprised expression and frown instead. Back from Russia so soon? What, was it too cold? He doesn't take my bait. He sits down near me. No, I never went to Russia. What? But where have you been then? I spent the last few weeks speaking seriously with my family, and it took some time to gather everyone, but once they were all here, I spoke to them. Must not have been easy. It wasn't. He laughs, but he sounds a little sad. You know, before I came here, the blind griffin, before I came here to the blind griffin and met everyone, I only heard the view news, magic as an obligation. It was something I did because I had to. It was my birthright, something only I could do. I felt that I owned some part of debt in my family, so I waited so long for I could, with a magic power, to be born. Showed me with affection, care as I grew up. Are magicians really so rare? Indeed, long time ago, we were as common as regular people, but centuries of war, operation, and fear-mongering drove us to small numbers we have now. My family was one strong family of magicians in Russia who had influence over the monarchy. But I'm the first child in 200 years born. I'm the first child in 200 years born with magic ability to this family. Come on. They wanted much to restore glory, but I'm the only chance they've given. And I'm a long shot. Alex. Still, this is not important. I understand that now. I am my own person. Not just a pawn of my city's making. Oh, family's making. I cannot claim this identity, the last magician of the old noble world forever. You told them this? Mm-hmm. And did they take it well? Not at all. They kept me under house arrest and forcefully tried to change my mind. But in the end, I am the one with the magic ability. They cannot trap me forever, and they knew it. No, I did not think they will ever truly understand. But at least now they see how serious I am about staying here, they will not try and hold me back again. You know what? I'm gonna be happy for him. Good for you. Good for you, giving your family what for. It was ridiculous them to treat you like that. No, it was my fault. Never questioning them, challenging the decision. My family only wants what's best for me. I have you to think of this. Me? Why? You gave me strength to stand myself. Questioning my intentions. You gave me courage to question theirs. I didn't do anything. You're not the one who took action. That may be true, but I could not have done it without you. Alex. Now, there's not much time, so I'll wait till I give you one last lesson before your exam. Thought you never ask, you dummy. I practice magic while Axel teaches me a few more pointers. Time flies by. Before I know it, it's time to go. Now, are you ready? I think so. And off you go. Wish you the best of luck. And I leave for my exam. I end up passing my exam with flying colors. I become an official member of the Coven, and time flies by. April 1st. April Fool's Day. One night I'm in the lab doing some research with Gio and Alex. Over the last few weeks I've been encouraging Alex to make amends with Gio and stop trying to argue with him all the time. I'm sure he had his circumstances, so I won't worry about going along with them. And I said, he agreed. So I could coach him how to apologize. Alex is pretty honest with me, but he has a whole lot of trouble being honest with Gio. I guess his feelings are complicated. He respects Gio, but he envies him too. Hopefully, now they can put it all behind them. Giovanni. What is it, Alex? Oh, is he going to speak up at last? There's no easy way for me to say this, but he trails off. What is it? No, never mind. Oh, come on, Alex. He tries again a few times though for the next hour or two, but it isn't able to just come out and say it. Finally though, Giovanni, I deeply like and I respect you. I apologize for always giving off an impression I do not care or dislike you. But why are you laughing? Being very sincere, you know? No, I'm shutting you out, but what? Like you treat someone who you're trying their best to be communicative. Sorry, I just got a very itchy eye. You know, just now, it sounds like a declaration of love, isn't it? Your way you asked me on the date, is it? If so, I'm flattered. Who would ever want to ask a buffoon like you out on a date? I'm leaving. Alex turns to the shade of red I didn't think was possible, even for him. He stumbles out loud without another word. Can't help but laugh too. Gio and I laugh our hearts out for a while. Itchy eye. Stop that! I hear him yell from the hallway. You still here? Perhaps he wanted you to follow him. Surely not. He's on better heat though, isn't he? He can be, sure. Now you'd better be careful not to say that to him. Well, his strong reactions are cute too. I hear they're on the way. We both laugh. Soon searching Warren, we finally found a place where I belong. I hope that Alex and everyone else feels the same way too. Mutual respect ending. And with that, this is the official final episode of The Blind Griffin. Don't tell me my game just crashed. Nope, there we go. And with this, ends the era of one of my most favorite game series of the year. I hope you guys liked the video. And let me know, who is your favorite Blind Griffin character? Comment below. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, give that like button a little boop on the nose. If you want to see more, punch that subscribe button, drop a comment, and I hope you all have